So we're back out doing some more landscape photography. Come to some woods this time because it was quite an overcast day. Well, it was when I set off. The sun's come out and it's blue sky now, I'm in here. But it's the start of autumn now, so I want to try and get some of the colours. It's not something I'm massively interested in though, so I do struggle with this. So I brought the macro lens so we can focus on some like small details and maybe some big shots. I've just come down to this big tree that I normally come to. When the bluebells are out, it's quite good down here. And there's a track that leads up to it from over there, so we'll see how that looks. I'm not as keen on the tree from this side, but I do like these shadows. So we'll try a shot from here. If we get low down... Nope, I'm still in the shadow. The shadows are disappearing. Okay, we'll be quick. So I've got this one set up now. I've stuck the 10-second timer on it, and that's just because my shadow is like making a big blocky pattern down there, which doesn't look natural. So when that sun comes out, you can see it more on the back of the camera than in real life. It's making a bit of a pattern on the floor, and I think I like that. So we'll try that. Just gone at f5 today. Yeah, you can see it on the screen. So we'll see how that looks. I always struggle with knowing what to look at in the woods because everything's quite distracting, but the straight lines of the trees and the shadows work quite nicely. But I think that might have been it. It's gone behind a big cloud. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll wait here for a few more minutes just while that's set up, and it might get better, and then we're just going to go a little wander, see what we can find. I'm not really that bothered what we find. I've got the macro lens and I've got the 400mm in case there's any wildlife. There's sometimes there's a big buzzard that flies around, so we might see that. We'll go and see what we can find. Also, cheers for the messages asking why I've not made a video recently, and just been busy, being in the studio with deadlines, so I didn't really want to add an extra thing into the mix. I have been coming out with the camera, been going after the owls again. So I have got a few photos of them. I'll link them now. Got them coming out of the barn and flying and hunting. So it's been quite good, but I'm not allowed to say where they are. That's not my rule, but that's the way it is. So should be back to making videos now. I'm gonna do some more guides. I've written some blogs over on my website, so we'll cover them in a video too. But I'm going to stop talking and we'll get back on with this. I like these feathers. I'm not sure what they're from. I think it might be a pigeon maybe. But they look quite nice. Maybe we could get a picture of that against the autumn leaves. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Not sure what a picture of it now I've moved it. We'll try and find one in like a nice place where it's fallen. There's a few of them around. There's a bigger one down here. So as we keep walking, there should be one in a nice place. Doesn't feel right posing stuff in that kind of situation to me. Feels like it's cheating a little bit. So we'll have a look down here. The apples are just down here on the left, so we'll check out those two things. Is that a nice one? That could work. We'll give this one a try. So we'll get the macro lens out, 100mm, I think. Or would it be better with a wider angle, looking down on it? We'll go with the macro. So I've got this cell set up now. I wanted to use it handheld, but it was easier to put it onto the tripod to get a video of it. So what I've done is I've opened the tripod right out. Looks really weird there. And looking down onto the feather. So I've got the feather sort of in this bottom corner with some of the leaves showing. And when it was at f2.8, only some of the feather was in focus. So I'm at f5 now, I think. Yeah, f5. Still a bit of a shallow depth of field, but most of the feather's in focus, then it fades away. So I feel a bit better about that one. There's another feather down there actually. I think it is a pigeon's. It's like a grey tip to it. Why is that not focusing? So the smaller ones are definitely nicer. So at least we got something. So what we're going to do now is head up that way and then see what we can find. Yeah, they're all a bit rotten now. Shouldn't have done that. That's gone everywhere. So there is some like little mushrooms dotted around. So maybe we should try and look at something like that. But I'm really struggling here. Been walking for a while now, and I think autumn for me is probably better from up on a hill looking across at a forest with all the leaves changing on the top, or getting wildlife like a deer walking through the autumn woods. The actual woods themselves are just, they're nice to look at. I'm liking walking through, but I'm really struggling to find a composition because everything just looks nice or dead. It's either one of the two. So we'll try and find a mushroom and then see if that's any better. So I found a load of mushrooms now. They're sort of nice to look at. They look like the sort of thing that would kill you if you ate it though, so don't really want to touch them. And a lot of them have got holes missing out of them. Like this one. But this little group looked quite nice here. So I did want to use my tripod, but it's a little bit too high. So I've just balanced my camera on my bag. And we're looking at that group there. And that's at a better height. It's about the same level as the mushrooms. And what I'm trying is, I've set the ISO on 50 and we're at f11, I think it was. Yeah, f11. So it's a 4-second shutter speed, and I'm just going to see how it works. There's not much wind around here, so there's no point sticking the ISO too high if you don't need to. So we'll give that a try. I'll stick that picture on the screen. And I think I'm going to end it here. I'm going to slowly make my way back to the car. It's been okay. I wasn't too sure what I was looking for. And I found a few little bits that I liked, but I think next time I'm just going to go up onto the fells and try and look across at some trees. or maybe try and find some deer in the woods. But that's how you learn, I guess. So I hope you liked the video. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you liked it, and I'll see you next time.